and the Los Angeles Chargers. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Sanders going to look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on, come on. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer.
To the air on first down. Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29. Headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go now. Viking 18, 70 Lions. No.
3rd down run from Judkins. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Set.
They give it to him again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate.
That's what I said with your drive. There was a couple areas I was like, damn.
Lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Herbert now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Herbert to throw once more. Hits him on the out route. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 70 ready.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 2nd and 5.
Liking 18. 18, pioneer.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He completes it in traffic. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He goes to the hurry up here.
First down, Cleveland.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They send a man in motion. On first down, here's Sanders. Held in left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? 79 Broncos, 70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air, Sanders. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Cut 19, cut 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
70 Timberwolf, Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Come on, guys. You gotta do better than that. This team fucking sucks.
The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He'll work against the blitz. Looking right, and he finds it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Set.
Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening.
Is that what you look like, Mr. Miyagi, your coach?
A bigger gap in the future.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 2nd down now. They need 7. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Here's Herbert.
Oh, my God. You got all fucked up.
Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Right upon line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
Streaming your game?
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Streaming your game, dog?
At their own 24-yard line.
Miyagi, are you streaming your game?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Wow, Miyagi's ignoring you guys.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. And the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Go.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one's caught by Mooney. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Browns make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go now.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And he put everything he's got behind it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18, go.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
All right, guys, we need to clean this up. He's got 2 picks on me. I haven't used any of my coaching at points, nothing. I'm saving them for the next season. I already know the fucking playoffs mid-season. So,
and we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer.
So we're just gonna keep playing the game, and we'll see what happens, fellas. I'm streaming the game, but I was asking Miyagi if he's streaming the game. What's that?
The Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it Up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Herbert now off the play fake. Buying some time left. Cut out left. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand up now from the gun. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back in line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Definitely got to get some points here, fellas.
On the last run, it's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Completed over the middle. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Lion. 5-9. Hey, Kappa. Go. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Herbert.
Yeah, they swatted that bitch.
Alabama's force block had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Dragon 60. Back up. 18. 5 in. 70 Rangers. 18 Rodwell. 19 Lions. Warriors 17. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down. It connects on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
70 Lions.
Man in motion here. On first down, here's Sanders. He's looking deep once again. This is caught near the pylon. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Judkins has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's another for it. He punches this one in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half.
Definitely makes a comeback hard.
That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing on first is Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. First and 10, Herbert bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's completed out to the right. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense to the line fast.
Chargers. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Crowd right. 12. Let's go. Set.
Now Herbert again. Cut near the goal line. That is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 14.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Kraft has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. From the gun, Judkins. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Red. Cougar 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On the jump.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 sight, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal, 19 Lions. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to be
not every single time. That's the 2nd time I ran it. It's not even a drag. It's just a stop route. Whatever the route it is, it's definitely not my route.
Herbert on 1st down. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Oh, brother.
Wow, that was mean
reception.
coverage. That's game.
He's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play.
No, not really.
Give the Chargers a first down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Finds him over the middle. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down.
380. Cut. Set. 380. Cut.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Hit it out right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. After the sack, could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Finds his man over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard
In the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers get it back to a 14-point game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Ready. Viking 8. Warriors 70. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He throws a bullet to the that one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cleveland.
15. Touchdown.
The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
L.A. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And tackled just in time to prevent that first down. That brings up 4th and
Mr. Miyagi wants to fucking stack points.
The Browns spend their final timeout. And
Game's won, and he just wants to rub it in a little more. I know why, though. I know why. There's a little bit of... it's more than that.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it
Oh.
on down as that pass comes
All right, man.
up
We're a
and
wrap.
off the
Good
field.
game. Good game, bud. All right, not a good game. Yeah, I'll take it back. There's a little bit of bad blood between him and I, so it is what it is. I'm done.